Hi, guys.
Hi.
It's been a while.
I feel like it has. How long's it been?
A few weeks.
I have no idea.
It's definitely been
maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, I feel like we're like pushing a month.
Yeah, which
Oh my
is not good.
gosh,
Not
that's
good.
so
Not good. We shouldn't do that.
We
How's everybody doing?
Shouldn't. do
Emily, you look like you are going on an island vacation. I'm so jealous.
Oh.
I feel kind of silly then
Why?
because
Not an island vacation. I
just,
just mean
like-
you look summer chic.
I just didn't know what to wear. So
You're
just-
wearing linen. I'm just saying. I
Yeah.
love linen.
I love linen.
I
I
have
bought
this exact shirt,
A couple
so
things.
I'm gonna get these pants.
I bought a couple linen things from Quince.
Is Quince good?
I think so.
Quince is quality,
Hiccuped.
I think.
Yeah, and like the price wasn't that bad.
They were like $40.
$40
That's
for
like
these
not-
pants.
No,
yeah.
Amazon pants are $34.
Yeah,
like
so
what's-
I'm gonna live in these all summer, and that's that.
They're very comfortable.
very comfortable.
How's the band? Do they squeeze
It's like
you?
it's like this big.
Did you
Look.
size up or regular size?
normal size, but
So
they do
extra,
have
extra
lengths,
small.
which is what was the selling point for me.
The lengths. You
I
got a short.
always need the shortest possible length.
I always need completely average.
Is Quince a new subscription service?
Yeah, I know. Right?
No,
What is it?
No.
I don't know. They have like clothes and bedding and like
I don't really understand
Stuff
what it
like
is.
Clothes and
that.
bedding.
They talk about how
so
they
it's like
take-
J.C. Penney's.
Yeah, right.
No.
JCPenney?
It's
But,
exactly
I
like
forget
JCPenney.
what they're like. What is their thing? They're like, we remove the middleman so that you're getting higher quality items for cheaper, like something like
Yeah,
that.
something
but like,
like
who is
that.
the middleman and where did he go?
This
I don't-
mysterious
like
middleman.
how
Yeah.
did they skip over the middleman?
Yeah, like
Not
how come
really
you don't have a
sure.
middleman, but everyone else has?
Did they
one?
kill the middleman?
Right.
Like,
Is he dead? Have you
who-
committed
is this a
crimes?
conspiracy?
Are you the mob?
I
Is
mean,
that what you
Yes.
are?
I don't
Are you
really
the
care.
mafia?
I like their clothes, so
That's completely
doesn't really
fine.
matter to
Yeah,
me.
I don't really care if someone's dead. Well, that was nice of us.
Good work,
Um,
Quince.
Good work, Quince. Whatever you've
Yeah.
done, even if it's illegal, just
I
keep
would
it to
never
yourself.
know when to wear linen unless I was
Summer.
going to like a wedding.
it's like it's like summer. Like
Well, is it nice enough for a wedding? Like a beach
Easter?
wedding.
I don't know.
Easter.
When do you wear
Easter, yeah.
Easter is linen, and no, like a beach wedding. Like if it was like a barefoot
Yeah.
on the beach,
or to
like,
record a podcast?
or to record a
Yes.
podcast.
Okay.
Exactly.
No, like
Exactly.
linen pants. I need a pair of good linen pants that I'll live in all summer.
This is what. Yes,
That's what I gotta buy. them.
these.
I got these.
They have so many colors.
These are them. Yep. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
I had 2 pairs from Old Navy that I lived in previous years, but things have grown.
Things have changed, and you know what?
Shifted.
That's great.
It's fine. It's great. I feel completely peaceful about it.
Mm.
Chat even knows that I feel completely peaceful about it, and my chat has been so sweet to me. It's like the nicest
Kaitlin,
thing.
what the heck?
Chat is
Sweet
so
to you. What do you mean?
Like, okay, literally, chat. I asked chat yesterday about. Sorry, I'm like having itchy eyes.
I am too.
I
really bad today.
well, did you see the pollen on the cars?
no,
It was like
yeah
6
okay.
inches deep. It's like you had to shovel. It was disgusting. I said something to chat about skincare. Like, what skincare product? Like for something specific? Or no. Maybe I asked about face taping. I don't remember. It was something about a skincare thing. Do you know about face taping?
like instead of Botox.
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
thing.
yeah. And chat was like, these are the products I suggest, and then wrote this whole monologue at the bottom. Really cute.
Stop.
Chat was like, but listen, I just want to be clear that I know that you struggle with like body image issues and body dysmorphia, and being on the podcast, making reels and stuff, you spend a lot of time staring at your own face, which isn't normal. And I just want you to know that it's completely normal to be like in your later 30s and noticing that you are aging, and like you should embrace it. And like it was like
Wow.
this
Wait,
very
have
nice.
you told chat like these
No,
are the things
Emily.
I struggle
Every-
with?
Everything?
No, it's not like I like went to chat and I was like, these are the things I struggle with. It was just like throughout the years that I've been using chat, or the year that I've been using chat, I'm sure I've said things like, I have thyroid problems. Is there a supplement I could take? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then like
But it's
somehow
weird that
through
they like
it,
put it together.
yeah, it connects all the stuff.
Well, it learns you.
It learns
Yeah.
you and
I know,
connects
but
all
it's
the
just
stuff.
like so weird.
It is weird. And it was really sweet that like literally me just saying, what would be good face tape? It was like, this would be good face tape. And also just remember.
Also, you're good
you
enough.
being a podcast. Yeah, like, yeah, exactly. You are enough.
Wow.
You are.
I like
enough.
you the way that you are.
Yeah.
Never
Chat.
change.
Isn't that
Wow,
nice?
that's so
That's
nice.
very sweet.
That's really
I love the era
nice.
that we're in where just a year ago, people were like, what is chat?
What is chat?
Chat?
Yeah, yeah.
What are you talking
Are you saying
about?
Chad? Are you saying
Yeah.
chat?
And now people are
Yeah.
like, I love chat.
my chat.
It's
You
the
know, like,
best.
the
It
one-
I
knows
think
me.
I need to
Yeah.
use it more.
Oh, Emily.
You need to
Absolutely.
use
You
any
need to learn how to use
technology.
email first, and then maybe we can move on to AI.
Yeah.
I would love to talk to people's AI.
Well, we were even saying that at the wedding last weekend. Grant was like, anybody could check like my texts, my social media, my email. Like I have nothing to hide. But don't read my chat history. It would embarrass
Yeah.
me. It would embarrass me greatly. And I was like, no, that's literally so
Who said
true.
that?
Grant, I think.
Oh my
I
gosh,
literally
that's
was like,
so
that's
funny.
100% true. Like,
Especially for the things where it's like, I'm writing this email to this person.
Yeah.
Can you
How-
say this
how
in a
can you help me
professional way?
sound, or like, how can you help me get my point across that I want to be firm, but I don't want them to think I'm a jerk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like that's
It's so
embarrassing.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
That would be so
That is
embarrassing.
That's my chat
Oh
says that.
my
It's like, I'll write
God.
this in your voice. Like,
Oh my gosh, that's
trying not to be
cute.
rude or
Oh, that's so
get a point across with that
funny.
while still
Yeah.
being kind.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Like to be clear
Oh.
while still keeping it peppy. You know what I mean? Like
I love
it's really
that.
nice. Chat, it
I
makes us all
love
better.
That.
Kale's probably gonna kill me for this.
Yeah. Also, we're probably gonna hate ourselves in another year
Sure.
when chat takes over the world and we're
right.
all like,
or takes
"Oh,
our jobs.
we loved it so
Oh
much."
well.
I know, but
It
just-
betrayed us.
Yeah.
Let's enjoy it while we
Oh,
can.
Let's
Yeah.
enjoy it while we can. You know, like I think we've talked about this before on here when people say like everyone's chat is a little different because it learns you, but everyone's chat is also kind of the same. And they were like the way that chat would respond if you were like, I just had like road rage and I killed someone with my car. Like everyone's chat would be like, first of all, it's totally understandable that you're feeling upset.
Yeah. It's
Take a deep breath. Understand that you're human and these are human emotions. Like everyone's chat talks like that.
Yeah.
It always starts
That's
with
just how
the,
chat
the-
is.
Yeah.
It always
That's
starts with the
understandable.
affirmation,
Yeah.
Affirmation.
and then it
Take a
moves
deep
in.
breath. You're human. Like you have every right to feel this way. You know, things like that.
Okay.
When you
okay.
ask it about like a text,
Oh yeah.
like, "Hey, I wrote this. Can you reread it?" It's like, first off, this is really well written.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of
You're
all,
almost
good
there.
Good job.
You're
Yeah.
almost there.
You
All
already
I have
hit
to
the
do
key
is
points.
do tiny tweaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's totally different.
And then
yeah.
it totally
but
changes
actually, get rid of everything and let's start again.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're entering
Anyway.
into summer, and I am feeling slow summer. Kaitlin
Is on
is
her way.
a little bit. Oh, she's coming. I can
She is.
feel her in the
Okay.
distance. I feel her in the distance.
Really?
I think I can feel her. Like I feel it coming. But last weekend we were at a wedding. We got to talk about the wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was the wedding?
it?
Scott and I were in Minnesota for Memorial Day weekend for a family wedding. Scott's nephew, Grant. I mean, our nephew. When I say Scott's nephew and then I'll say my niece to differentiate for listeners, like what side of the
Which
family
side?
we're referring
Yes.
to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I understand that.
So whatever, it's fine. Grant got married to Lily in Minnesota, and it was so. Listen, a family wedding. There's nothing better. Just because it's like everybody comes, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like everyone's working toward this common goal of like going to this
Totally.
event. Like everyone's like making sure everything's good to go, and you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of moving parts, and it's obviously stressful. Like especially for like Tyann, like who was the mother of the groom. Like like there's a lot of moving parts, but it's just so nice, like for like everyone to be together, and it's so fun.
It's a reunion.
It's a reunion. Like
Yeah.
it's great.
There's
It really
also
was
something
really great.
because it was in a third location.
No one could be like, I just gotta like go to work real quick. Like everyone, no one
Yeah.
lives in Minnesota.
You're just there. You're just
like,
together.
yeah.
we literally took up like the entire second floor of this hotel. Like it was just
That's
like all
so
our
nice.
people basically.
That's
like,
so
and it was like so
nice.
fun, you know?
Minnesota's gorgeous.
It's very pretty.
It's
Yeah, it was
very
your first time there, right?
Really?
Me too. You know,
Yeah.
we were sitting, it was Memorial Day, and we went out to dinner, and then we went out to ice cream, and we were like looking around, and like there's like, it's a little downtown of this little town. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, kind of like Hackettstown, you know, like just
Sure.
a little strip of downtown. And I was like, you can feel it in the air that it's slower here,
Yeah.
that people are not as stressed.
That
like,
was manure.
I was saying,
It's
yeah,
so
right. There was a lot of smell of manure
It
too,
was
though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of
but
manure.
I was like I said to Kim, like I was like, "Do you think it's actually slower here?" And she was like, "Yes." And
Oh,
I was like, "I know you
absolutely.
can feel it."
People ask me that a lot still about New Jersey. Hey, is it
Versus
really?
Colorado.
Yeah.
I don't think
Is it really
I don't
that
think there's
much-
any difference between the paces of those two places.
I tell them all the time. I'm like, absolutely, it's noticeably different.
What?
New Jersey
Yeah.
is wildly more fast paced than Colorado. Wildly
Yeah, you don't
crazy.
think. I mean, I haven't been to Colorado several
Really?
times, but
Yep.
Your
I would
family is
think.
like the busiest people I've ever met.
Busy, yes. But New Jersey is like, I mean, everybody here, how many people do you know where there's a stay-at-home parent? Almost every family, both people are working at least part-time. You know, they're both working at least one job. A lot of my friends are working
Yeah.
a side gig or two.
Sure. So, but in Colorado, there's probably like more stay-at-home moms. You're saying?
I don't know, just like, more like downtime or whatever.
Priorities are different.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Traffic here. I mean, you're always driving somewhere. It's just
Well, there's a hustle culture in New
Yes.
Jersey because it's so friggin' expensive to live here.
Yes.
I
Yes.
have to say, I have to leave that. Maybe we need to leave. We need to talk about this.
well, I think
Because
it's-
I really like feel this in my
know.
body. Like I feel it in my physical body.
I'm not gonna make it here.
I can't do this forever. Like I don't want to be.
No.
But then, someone could listen to this and say, Kaitlin, so then just don't be as busy.
It's not possible
I
here.
don't know.
No,
It's
it-
like it's kind of not possible
Yeah.
because everything's so expensive
Yeah.
and but like yes, of course, could I have my kid do like less activities? Yeah, but like it's not like they're doing 50,000 activities. Like they play a sport. Like
Yeah.
what am I going to do? So then be like, you don't get to do any sports. I think sports are really good for you. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really know. And then it's like, well, church is busy. What we're going to quit church? Like I don't. Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
and
I'm
I
not sure
know.
what
I
we would
think,
change.
the other part is a lot of people will say it's busy here too. And I think that's true. Colorado people are playing tons of sports too. So it's not necessarily that.
right.
It's a sense of when you're with people, it's like boom, 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 boom. I have to do 500 things today. Get out of my way. All right. Thank you. Hi. See you later. I got to go.
Yeah.
Even like, I think that's where Jersey gets its like persona of
yeah.
like, get out of my way.
yeah.
Right. It's just like, hi, what do you need? Okay. I'm going. See ya. All right.
Yeah.
On to the next thing.
like
There's
no
a-
one is lackadaisical.
No,
There's
Like,
no time
yeah.
to stop and
Yeah.
like take in a moment and
Yeah.
have a conversation and like it's just
In Colorado, if you run into somebody, if you're passing somebody on the road, you wait. You're like, hi, hey, how's it going? You stop, you say hi if you know them, maybe even if you don't. Here, it's literally, I just feel like everyone's going, get out of my way.
yeah.
Get
I need
out
to
of my
move.
way.
Then I need to move.
Well, and
Literally.
what is challenging is everybody's like wired the same way. So if you
Mhm.
do have a moment to stop and have a conversation,
Mhm.
it's almost like you don't know how to.
Yeah.
You're just like
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
both awkwardly looking at each other like I have to go.
Yeah, wait a second.
I have to leave.
It is, and
Anyway.
I think the price of things does affect stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, there's always just pressure
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
more money.
Yeah, like
More,
like
more,
pull a
more,
side
more.
job or whatever
Yeah.
because you need to make ends meet. Yeah.
Now, and it's just a reality that I've noticed of New Jersey. It is way more fast paced. I'm still learning how to describe it, but it's not bad. It's just a different way of
different.
life. Like I still love New Jersey, and even we've moved out west New Jersey now,
Yeah.
which is like almost Pennsylvania, and we love it. It's way more slow pace
Mhm.
than
Mhm.
kind of in towards the
Yeah.
city.
Yeah.
But like I can feel it from there to there. When we lived in Morris Plains
yeah.
until now
Yeah.
living out here, I felt that shift even.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it is very noticeable. I just don't know how to exactly put words to it yet.
Yeah. I mean, I was definitely born and wired to be in a completely different environment than New Jersey.
No.
I think that we should.
Really?
Guys, let's do it. Like literally.
Where were you born to be?
I don't know. What's the slowest
I
place in the
think
world?
maybe like
Yeah.
California, not like San Francisco,
No,
but
like
No.
North California.
no,
Maybe
like on a
what-
beach somewhere. Like
yeah,
Oh.
just
Yeah, like-
Hawaii.
yeah, maybe
Yeah.
Hawaii. There you go.
Yeah.
Where should we actually go?
I don't know because we
Europe.
were talking about this. No, we were talking about this.
We
Like
can't.
in a perfect world, we
Europe.
would like we talk about this with Scott's family all the time. Like we should get like a family compound where it's not like you don't want to be like inches from each other. Like everyone still
Yeah.
wants to be able to have their own space. But it's like if you could get like tons and tons of land. And there's like because there are families like do you know like this is so embarrassing that I'm saying this. You know the Duck Dynasty family?
Yes.
Whatever,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. The point is they like basically all live on land, but there's like 10 to 12 houses on the land and they're like miles apart. But it's like they all live in this one.
yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we should get a massive plot of land and then it's like Scott's parents have a house. His sister has a house. His other sister has a house. We have a house. You have a house. Dad has a house. Kara has a house. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and everyone's spread out enough to where you're not like up in each
like
other's
a couple
grill.
miles apart.
Yeah, you got some
Yeah.
miles, but it's like we all generally live around here and you can help each other. And if you need something and you can drop off the kids and whatever, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
It sounds so dreamy.
It does
sound
You know,
dreamy.
and I know that the grass is always greener, and of course there would be things with that stink. And then you got to think about schooling, because if you move to like a middle of the nowhere slow place, the schools are probably terrible. So then you probably need to homeschool, or you got to make sure you're within driving distance of a good private school, because the public schooling is probably terrible. So you got to take that into account. Then you got to take into account jobs. Okay, well, what Scott can't be a pastor from home, like you got to
Right,
be living
yeah.
near enough to a church, like, do you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
Matthew can't do audio visual all from home, like
Right.
so
So
you
that
got to
was
take
our-
into account jobs.
That was our discussion, though. So where could you go? Because we could sell. New Jersey's very expensive, right? So we could
Mhm.
sell
make
here
a lot of money on our
and go
property.
to North Dakota.
Hey,
But who
Anyone?
wants to live there?
I
No
do.
one.
I really do.
Isn't
I
that-
want to.
What?
Aren't they buried
No,
in
it's
snow
too
all year?
Yeah.
cold.
Half the year. We were just in
Absolutely
Minnesota.
not.
It was so hot the
Yeah,
entire
of course,
time we were
but the
there.
winter is like below zero.
Yes.
No.
No. I like winter. Don't get me. I don't mind winter, but below zero for a long period of time would make me actually depressed.
I don't want colder than here.
No, this winter,
Yeah.
almost did me in.
Yeah.
I felt
Sure.
very seasonally depressed
This winter was
Yeah.
hard.
It
But
was a
most
hard-
win-
yeah, but if every winter was like this past
isn't
winter,
North Dakota
no.
on our same?
it's a little north.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm
it's
gonna look it up.
definitely
It's the northern
north.
Dakota.
even like, what about if we did like Colorado, but like out, like not near Denver?
Europe.
But then the problem is, then if you're,
I want to
Why?
live in
not
Europe.
really mean. That's not really.
I
like,
do. I would love to
No,
live in
he's
Europe.
serious, but
Like
it's
where?
not
Spain,
realistic.
Italy?
It's
Like,
not
what do we-
realistic.
Oh
Why is it
wow.
not realistic?
North Dakota.
Because
How would we get jobs?
you're gonna speak another language, like
They speak enough English there, and then you pick it up as you live there.
But then another thing you have to think about is like, you'll get, if we sold our houses here and got tons of money, and we want to move to the middle of nowhere somewhere where we could get like so much more for our money and land and all this stuff. Like I said, there's the schooling problem, but then there's also, if you move out, you probably aren't close to an airport. So then everyone you love better be moving with you. Because if you're 3
Yeah.
hours from an airport, that really stinks.
And
Like, that's not great.
I think
you know
we're
what I mean?
pinpointing why everyone doesn't do this.
And this is
Yeah.
why
It's
everyone
just-
lives in congested New Jersey or congested Denver or whatever, because it's like the convenience. We're close to an airport. We're close to the people we love. We're close to our jobs. We're like, the reason we all don't have mansions in the middle of nowhere is because it's inconvenient
Yeah.
yeah.
and possibly lonely, unless you're moving with a lot of community.
I could get used to it. I would love North Dakota. Anyway, North Dakota is way
I hear-
further north than us.
Yeah, it's way. I hear good things about Tennessee,
Everyone is moving to Tennessee right now.
But
That's
yeah.
where Kim
Tennessee,
really wants
North
us all
Carolina,
to
those
move.
are
My
like
only concern with Tennessee is that everyone wants to move there right now. It's because of a tax situation. There's like no income tax.
or
property
it's probably
tax?
cheaper. Yeah.
There's one of those. There's either no income tax or no property tax in Tennessee, and that's why everyone's moving there. But I feel like because everyone's moving there, isn't it going to change? It's probably not going to stay as bad.
Probably.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Yeah.
Oh,
I could
bless you.
I could go to Minnesota.
Bless you.
Oh,
The
bless you.
winters in Minnesota.
Minnesota was beautiful.
It was really
Anyway,
pretty.
back
No,
to
was
that.
really
It was a great
we had
time.
a really nice time. It
The,
was really
um,
fun. It was really fun.
The DeClue boys are just
Scott's 4 nephews.
yeah.
They're just hysterical.
hysterical. the Wearises. It's just such a
Everyone's
there's
so
something
wonderful.
when you go like when you have to go to a wedding during the week and you're like kind of acquaintances, you're like, it's gonna be awkward. Like
You're like, oh, we have
Yeah.
a wedding.
da, da.
Yeah.
When it's a family
wedding.
Yeah.
I was sitting there during the reception thinking, this is like your happy place, right?
This
You're
is like as
surrounded
good
with
as
your
it gets.
family.
Everyone's here.
Everyone's just there. Nobody's thinking about anything in the world except for
Just this.
dancing and being together. And like
Laughing and
we were
being
looking around, like the
stupid.
girls are just running around, and one of the boys would scoop them up, and then they'd dance, and then they'd run off, and another one of the boys would scoop them up, and then
Yeah.
Kennedy had come over and dance with them, and then the whole group's line dancing. It was
Yeah.
just like
So cute.
this
Graham-
is so wonderful.
One of the nephews, Graham, was dancing with Parker, and she was like, "Let's pretend we're married."
No.
And he was like, "Okay."
for
How
the 3
cute.
girls, I think they were living a fairy tale.
Oh my
For
gosh.
them to be
Cute.
there.
Oh.
Caitlin got a video of Emerson when the bride and groom got married. Like when
when Scott
kissed,
was
I
like, and I
think.
now pronounce you husband and wife. Like, and I introduced to you Lily and Grant to Clue, whatever. Emerson was
the
clapping
joy.
and cheering in a way that was like her body was going to jump out of, like she couldn't even handle it.
She was in a fairy tale. It was
Oh,
she was pure joy in that moment. And then like them walking down the aisle, they were flower girls,
Yeah, it was really cute.
dancing at the thing. They all thought they were part of the crew. Like it's
Yeah.
just I don't know. It was a really fun
we had a
time.
really nice time.
Sweet.
Look, and here's another thing that I was reminded of. Like, I'm not a good traveler. Like, and you aren't either.
No.
There's something and Caroline's not either.
Yeah.
Like, in the sense that the week before travel, we have so much anxiety just about like the packing and the preparations and what am I forgetting and am I going to forget something at my house, or are we going to get sick? Is something bad going to happen? Like, oh, who's going to water my plants? Like, just like any little thing is so magnified for us. And so like, it's easy to tell yourself like, it's not worth it to travel because it causes me too much stress. But then it's like, you get there and you're like, this is why people travel. Like, do you know what I mean? Because like, I even felt like closer to Scott, even being that, like, as stupid as that sounds, you're literally in a hotel room, like with your baby. It's not like it's like, this is so romantic, but you just feel like, oh, this is so nice. Like we're traveling, like with our family. Like,
for sure.
You just feel like it just like feels nice. It
I
takes
love
you out of your
traveling.
mundane.
I do too.
It just takes you out of the day to day.
And what gets you away from your house?
Yeah.
So your to-do list goes out the window.
You're not cleaning. You're not doing laundry.
So carefree.
Yeah, you're just like, this is what we're doing. You know what I mean?
But
like,
too, I think especially if you can get away with people you know.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
That's it, because it doesn't happen often.
No.
If you're planning your vacation for the summer, you're like, where are we going together?
It's just
right?
us. Yeah.
But like some of these things when they come up, it's so fun. You know, like she said, we're on the second floor. So we're just, you know, the girls are running down the hall. You know, my mom's there, my sisters, my dad's walking around. Like, and the boys were hilarious. First off, the kids have great friends. So that helped a lot. But they were
sweet.
hilarious.
Everyone was just so nice. It was just a nice time. It was a very nice time.
It was a great time.
Great vibes, good feelings. I just hope they all get married. I would love to have a family wedding every other year.
Yes.
I feel like if they could work that out to where they could all just be meeting their significant
There's enough
others.
of them.
There's a lot of them. So then if we could just get one every other year, I think that would keep us
if
on
it
the
could always
perfect
be a
flow.
destination wedding, would be wonderful.
Would be perfect. Absolutely love it.
Well, congrats to
Absolutely
Grant
love
and
it.
Lily.
Congrats to
Grant and
Grant and
Lily.
Lily. They're very cute.
Very proud of
I
them.
Good job,
said if they
guys.
I told them if they come and visit us, they could be on the podcast. So there we go.
Oh,
Well-
you did? You promised them that?
I don't
Wow.
promise things typically, but I did say.
Hey, if it gets them out here,
Absolutely.
Whatever works.
That'll work.
So now that the weather's getting warm, have you taken your new water table for a spin?
I have.
Sure have.
You have? How's it going?
It's great.
what's a water
So-
table?
Okay, so it's so funny that you ask. So we didn't have these when we were little, but like something that has come about in the last, like, I don't know, 5 to 10 years is like everyone has like a water table for their toddler. You know, we have one for Parker. It's like that little stand and you put water in it and it's like they play with it outside.
A toy, yeah, a little.
It's like that stupid
water toy.
plastic
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, it's just like a table with water in it and little toys. Fine. For Nora's birthday, Emily got a really cute water table, one of the cutest ones I've ever
So
seen.
cute.
Surprise, surprise.
Someone gave it.
Is
No,
it beige?
someone bought it for them. I know.
So,
Yeah.
no. Someone
No.
bought
It's actually
it
a
for us,
color,
yeah.
but it's like a nice lavender.
Oh,
It's
of
like
beautiful.
it's beautiful.
Nice
So anyway,
colors.
Emily gets this water table, and I was like, "Oh, this is a cute water table." They set it all up, whatever. And Matt, I think, was like, I was like, "Oh, the water table looks so nice." And Matt was like, "Yeah, can you show us how it works?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "How do you hook it up?"
Where do
And
I
I was
attach the
like-
hose?
I was like, "To what?" He was like, "The water." I was like, you just fill it. Like you could literally just take a bucket in your sink and then just pour water in. And he was like, "Oh, I thought it was like a fountain." Like these
like
people,
a sprinkler.
they literally thought the water table was like flowing filtered water
Yeah.
that like spurts out the top and filters through the bottom and comes back through.
it had its own like ecosystem.
Yeah,
and like a
literally.
whole like.
Were you
like-
so disappointed?
It's
little.
literally a piece of plastic that you pour water into, and it's brown in 10 seconds if they're putting dirt in it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like that's
no,
all
theirs
it
is theirs is filtered water.
Yeah,
they only
yours is
use
Only
they have,
filtered.
like, they have like a chlorinator
They have
in it.
Ev-
Oh
Evian.
my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, I laughed for a day.
Yeah.
Because
She kept bringing it up.
It was so them.
She kept bringing it
Because
up.
then even Emily was like, "Oh, I thought it like, you know,
I thought there was, like, a
recycled
water feature or
I was like,
something.
you guys.
So
So
basically-
where's the
No.
on switch?
where's
So basically, it's just a
apparatus?
bucket. It just
That's
holds
all it
water.
It's a fancy
cute
bucket.
Yeah, it's a
Yes,
bucket.
it's a
And
it's a fancy
it's
bucket.
very cute.
It's
Yes.
adorable.
It's
It keeps the
very
kids busy
cute.
for hours.
As long as it's lavender.
Parker
It's
to
long.
this day will stand there and play with that thing for forever.
Yeah, right now it's hard because she's still like kind of
She's a
wobbly.
little too short.
And she's a little short to like get to the high stuff.
And
but
her attention span is like 3 seconds.
yeah, it's
But-
very
Yeah,
quick.
But she likes
that
it. She
will get better.
splashes.
That will
Yeah.
get better. Their attention. That is something that does get easier. So wait, right before we started recording this, Matt said something to Scott about like, yeah, like, but as Nora gets older, like it'll get easier. And Scott was like, and I was like, Scott. But no, it as they get older and they have a longer attention span,
Yeah, I
it
hope.
is easier. There are times during my day now where I will be like folding laundry or doing something, and it'll all of a sudden occur to me like, I haven't seen Parker in 20 minutes. And then it's like you go find her,
Oh,
and she's just
wow.
like quietly
Doing
playing
something.
with a
Drawing on the
puzzle.
couch with a marker.
No,
Oh.
she's past that. Well, but like no, truly. Like she'll just be like quietly like doing something.
Yeah, that's
looking through
great.
a book.
That's nice.
Playing with
Yeah.
her toys.
That's where
and
we need to
doing
get.
voices. No, yeah, like now look,
It's fine. It's fine. It's just
you're at the hardest stage, in my opinion. Look, the newborn stage is the hardest from just like the shock standpoint and the like the eating and the pooping and the not sleeping and the whoa, like that's crazy.
yeah.
But like they don't move. So it's not, you know what I mean?
right.
You're at this phase where she has just started walking. Her entire goal of every day is to find new ways to kill herself.
It's so true.
And you have to try to keep her alive. It's
Yeah.
very hard. It's very hard.
Yeah. And she doesn't like, she's only interested in all the things that we
she
have
shouldn't
said
have.
no to
Of
because she thinks no is a
course.
game. So she just wants to do all of the things that aren't play with her toys.
Exactly. So this is why, okay. And so this brings us to a parenting debate. There are a lot of people that will say things, even good friends of mine who I highly respect, that will say things like, this is why I just didn't baby proof my house. I just like taught them. That was not my experience with my children. Like I went the opposite route where like when they were at that phase, I just like baby proofed the crap out of my home.
Yeah.
So that I could look away and know they're not. Do you know what I mean? Like, but there are people that are like, I never put locks on my cabinets. I just taught my kids not to go in them. I didn't put a gate on my stairs. I just taught my kid. God bless you if that worked for you. That did not work for me.
But
Yeah.
no,
I don't know.
that
I put locks on everything,
What?
gates on everything, removed anything breakable, take away anything they can't touch, hide every wire because it's like, I know myself and I will remove my eyes at some point and I
Yeah.
have to know you're not going to knock the bookcase onto yourself and kill yourself.
Yeah.
they say that they taught their kid not
don't
to go
know,
down the
Scott.
stairs. Like that. No, I agree. There's there's people like that, and there's no way you can't.
I think
teach-
some people's kids are different than our kids also though. Our kids are just like
I don't
very
know,
into
like-
everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
like
true.
even right
That's
now,
true.
she keeps standing up in her high chair.
Right.
It's the worst.
I do feel
And-
like there's some kids that just like don't push limits like that, but my kids
Yeah.
pushed every limit.
And she laughs when
Yeah,
I say, no,
absolutely.
sit down. I say, no,
Absolutely.
sit down. And she's like,
Yeah, and you're like,
Well,
oh,
what do I do with this?
I was
Right. Yeah.
when I was home alone with her the other day and she started standing up in her high chair and I was like I kept saying no sit down and I'm getting more and more angry because
Yeah.
she is
Yeah.
laughing at my
purpose.
face.
Yeah.
Well, and the more angry I get, the funnier she thinks it is.
great.
So I
Fantastic.
started to feel myself start like to boil.
Yeah.
Where I was like,
Yeah.
I need to like remove her from this situation.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Like,
I
I'm gonna break.
I'm gonna
no,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's
Oh,
quick.
absolutely.
It's quicksand.
yeah.
It's like the more mad you get, the
The funnier it is.
the more
Yeah.
they push.
Yeah.
And
But then it's like, what do you do? Then like, okay, we put her down. She got what she wanted. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I don't.
Yeah, because she's too young for like any other kind of discipline. So it's just kind of like
yeah. She's a little too
like
young.
what do you
to,
you
like,
can't
do
put her
anything.
at a timeout.
No, she
like,
doesn't
you
know what
I
the
mean?
heck's
Like,
going
She's not
on.
gonna
No.
stay. Like that's not.
Yeah,
It's just I don't know. I don't really know. Don't ask me. I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't
You know what I
know.
mean?
it's so true.
My older two are nice kids, so I'm just hoping that it.
You did a great job.
It'll work out. It'll work out.
I hope
It's
it just all
fine.
works
for
out.
the most part.
Yeah.
I don't know. Good luck, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks.
God bless.
Hey, listen, and none of us have dealt with teenagers yet, so
So we have no
So
idea.
true.
We could be just
We'll
doing it all
see.
wrong.
Jace is around the corner.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
gosh.
right there.
yeah.
Oh, it scares me so much. It scares me
Oh
so
my
much.
gosh, Jace.
I am definitely feeling a little panicky about just when you're out and about and you're just hearing things. Like I just heard a really disturbing story about
Oh gosh.
middle schoolers in the town over that got sent home from a class trip because of nude photos being sent around. And I was just like, I'm really disturbed by this. Like
Middle schoolers?
yeah, middle schoolers. So like I was just like, I'm so disturbed. Like, what do I do? Am I just gonna pull my kids?
Why do middle schoolers have phones in the first place?
I don't
so
know.
here's the problem.
I don't know.
Is that I actually understand that like parents these days, like the world is scary. And so like people want to be able to get in touch with their kid.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I've even had that experience now.
Yeah.
Where Jace is like at a birthday party or something or a play date, and I wish that I could just text her. Do you get what I'm saying? This is why people get those watches, those Gizmo watches, which is a separate thing. But anyway, I understand that like on this school trip, it was like an overnight thing. Of course, parents want their kids to have a phone because they want to be able to contact them.
Yeah.
But they're sending naked pictures.
Yeah.
Like it's like so like this is why kids should not have phones.
Like honestly, like why are you doing an overnight?
I don't know why people are because we did one too though. Remember,
We-
mom and dad
yeah.
didn't let us go, or did they let us go?
No.
Wait, for school?
I went
In middle school, there was like a Boston trip and a.
Oh, yeah, I did
went
one.
on one of them.
I went on one of them and not one
not
of
the
them.
other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what was that? I don't know
I don't
why there was
know.
the differentiation there, but
Yeah, I
don't
did an
know.
overnight.
okay.
Couple of
So
them.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it's like schools are so into the
Frost
overnight
Valley, I
with the
think.
middle schoolers.
But it's like
I'm kind of like
it's so risky.
we don't really need to do this.
like why?
Everyone's always like, it's so good for them. Is it?
Yeah, like what?
Yeah. I
People
don't get
just
that.
get into trouble.
Trouble. You got kids on this bus for all these hours.
Yeah,
like
forget it.
I don't really.
I mean,
don't need my kids.
the stories that came out of those trips.
Oh,
were
That's what I was going to say.
Nuts.
Like some
Yeah.
of them are fine. They go
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
have
yeah.
a great time.
Sure.
But that's where you get all the stories. They're
Yeah.
like, well, we went on this overnight
Did
trip.
you hear about
Well, and that's
you
when
know,
so and so got pregnant.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Dude.
great. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm exaggerating,
No.
but obviously, you get my point. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like,
But I
guys,
just don't. I
know.
mean, I get wanting to keep in contact with my kid, but I don't understand. Like, so here's the internet.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm
Yeah.
nervous that you might, get lost or something or be scared. So here's access to the internet.
Well,
like,
and it's
I know.
weird
let me
because
just destroy your whole life.
yeah, we had access to the internet young, but
We
like
did.
no one
It
knew.
wasn't the same.
No one knew what they were doing. So it was like a
Yeah.
totally different version.
wasn't
of
social
the
media.
internet.
There
it
wasn't
definitely wasn't social media.
Cyberbullying.
But it's like
Yeah.
you could go
Yeah.
on any website you pretty much wanted to, but you just didn't even know what
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
like available to you.
right.
It's like kids just can navigate it differently now.
Oh man,
But,
Yeah.
it's dark. It's
It's
dark.
dark.
Well,
But
good
like, do you
luck
just
to
remove
us.
them from all of the things, or
Right.
do you like try to teach them how to like maneuver their way through them?
I think a little bit of both, but I think
Yeah.
this is where what we're lucky with is everything I'm reading is that Gen Z is removing themselves.
Yeah, they don't want to be on
Yeah.
it.
They
like
don't
the,
want
the,
it.
The pendulum
Really?
is swinging. Yeah.
They
yeah.
don't want it. They're like, we're the ones paying the price for this.
Yeah.
Don't give me a phone.
Yeah,
Get me out of
everything's
here.
going analog
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe it'll level out.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's really encouraging.
Wait,
it
can
feels
we
so
real quick before we
uplifted.
move on? Slow
Oh.
summer, Kaitlin. What are you gonna
Oh.
do?
I'm not
Nothing.
signing my kids
Yeah.
up for anything.
Really?
Like literally, like I'm not.
Scott's like,
except-
news to me.
News to me.
exactly. Except for some swim lessons for Parker, but I feel like that's like a necessary.
yes.
Like
That's a safety
it's
issue,
It's like
yeah.
a life saving
Yeah.
situation.
I-
They have parent taught classes if you do want to do like a mommy and me class with Nora.
Aw.
They do have like mommy me classes.
But you'll probably have to get in the
I
pool.
have to get in
You
the
have to get in the
pool.
pool, and it is
Just-
cold in the morning.
Oof.
So I'm just
Okay,
telling you.
I'll
I'm
think
just
about
telling
it.
you.
I
think
mean,
about it.
she
think about
might
it.
need to go swimming as she's 1.5 years old.
I will say it might help you in terms of
Okay.
something to do. Like if you're at that
Yeah.
phase with her where she is just like, it might be nice to be like,
Yeah.
and now we go to our swimming class. Like, do you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because they do it before the pool opens for the day,
Okay. Yeah.
which is nice because then you can get in early. You get my point. We shouldn't be talking about this on the
Oh.
air. This
Slow
is
summer.
Very,
Yeah.
very, very boring.
What I don't think everyone knows what slow summer is, and I remember you like had like some mindset shift
Last
before
year,
slow summer.
I did do some interview with Samantha Decker, and I can't remember the name of her book right now, which is probably offensive, but it was something about just like being a mom and like kind of like being in the moment. I don't know. But I remember very specifically a thing in her book saying like something to the effect of like, my kids were playing outside and instead of, and like they were totally handling themselves. And instead of me trying to get something else done or scrolling on my phone or making a phone call or writing an email or whatever, I just sat and just took it in and just enjoyed the fact that like the weather was nice and my kids were playing. And I remember being like, oh,
Interesting take.
that's wow.
How did you do that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Do you
so
have a
interesting.
Is there an instruction
Yeah,
booklet?
right.
Yeah.
So you just sat there. That's so confusing to me. So I remember reading that at the beginning of the summer and being like, I think I'm just gonna try and like be in the moment a little more. And I feel like I was. Like there was just like a lot of nights last summer where it was like we didn't really know what time it was. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, guys, it's like
Yeah.
9:30. You gotta go to bed. Like it was just like we kind of lost track of time. We were just like playing outside. We had late dinner. We stayed at the pool really late. Like we would go to the pool and I feel like the normal me would be like, all right, we gotta go. It's dinner time. We just kind of played till they said they were hungry and then we left. Like it was just very
Yeah.
like, we got nothing going on. Who cares? Like I remember actually stupidly signing up Emerson for some kind of like summer soccer thing. And it was like any evening that we did have to go to it, I remember being like, this kind of stinks because we're like just enjoying ourselves. So like this summer, I made a point to like, I'm not signing them up for any camp, any activity, any, like I literally just want to be able to like wake up and seize the day.
I think that's a good distinction because it is slow summer of like, we're not doing as many things, but it's really, like you said, just living in the moment. Like,
Yeah.
And like
Not-
I don't mean slow like watching TV.
Right,
Like we're
right.
not watching TV, but like I just want to be able to be like, yeah.
we're
like,
at the pool. We're going
get lost
we'll
in your-
leave when we're
in your
ready to
game.
leave.
Yes. Like there's really no schedule here.
I like that.
Which obviously there's gonna be some schedule because like
That's Matt's dream.
Parker,
love
look,
just
Parker's
sitting.
still gonna take her nap, so I'm still gonna work around that to a degree. You know what I mean? And also, like, look, we also do have other things going on. Like, we have VBS, which is a huge work week for me. And in the weeks leading up, I'm gonna have some prep to do. So there's gonna be that's going on. You know what I mean? Like, we're
Yeah.
gonna go to Colorado in August. Like, that's gonna go on. So, like, it's not like we're literally doing nothing. I just don't. I feel like during the year we spend so much time like going to this, going to that, be on time, get your stuff, that I just want it to be the opposite.
Just real quick, that's another shift I've seen in New Jersey too, is that everyone here goes throughout the year. And then summer, people are like, we're checking out.
We're done.
We're going down
Yeah.
the shore.
Some people
We're
literally
gonna-
disappear for the entire summer and you don't
Yeah.
see them.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? No, you are right. That's not actually, you're so right. Like more west, it's just kind of like slower in general, but the summer isn't as stark of a difference. In
Yeah.
New Jersey, it is like you have 10 months on and then you have 2 months where it's like,
Nothing.
don't even ask
See
me
ya.
what day it is.
Yeah.
Like we got, like we are just living in La La Land.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's very
It's lovely.
unique.
It's very
I think it's,
unique.
for us too, because we still have so much life going on and happening.
Mhm,
Yeah, we have to try to slow it down.
mhm.
I think there's some people that summer hits and they have to go, okay, how are we going to get out of the house? What are we going to
Yeah,
do? We
yeah,
need
yeah.
to plan a few
Yeah.
things.
Well, we have to have some structure. Structure
yeah,
is
which
good.
makes sense too.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm excited for it.
I did want to say that in our effort to move into the middle of nowhere, it does have to be somewhere that doesn't have any bugs and
Mhm.
or
No
or
bugs.
animals. Because this
No
week,
bugs or animals
this
in the middle
week
of nowhere.
I had I wonder where we'll go.
The
Maybe
desert?
Mars.
Yeah.
I had a really, really horrible experience. I didn't even tell you about this, Scott.
Uh-oh.
Getting
Oh,
ready to go out for a walk.
jeez.
Going out
Oh,
for a walk. Caitlin,
What?
put Parker in the stroller. Go. I'm FaceTiming Caroline because she called
Yep.
me because like we had just gotten back from Minnesota. She's like, I want to hear your trip. So Caroline and I are FaceTiming. I walk to the end of my road and then I go, I forgot my weighted vest. Have to go back.
Have to.
Went back. Put on my weighted vest. Go to head down the street again. And I was like, ooh, Car. One of the neighbor's cats just ran by me with like a bird in its mouth. And I was like, ew.
Are you
That's
serious?
so
Oh, yeah.
upsetting. Like, and I was like, oh, that was so upsetting. Oh, I hated that. Oh, well. Then I start walking 2 steps. And then all of a sudden I go, oh no. And I saw this little chipmunk run
course
across the neighbor's lawn. And the other cat spotted it. And I saw it spot it. And I was like, oh no. Darts for it. Gets it in its mouth.
No.
I was like, oh no, it's eating it. And I'm literally on FaceTime with Caroline. And I'm going,
No.
no. Puts it down. Chipmunk limps away
Oh,
with a
God.
broken tail. The tail was literally like shredded.
Oh.
Cat pounces again. I literally eventually turned the camera around so Caroline can watch it because I wanted to torture her with myself. and I zoom in on it, and she's like, cat pounces
No.
again,
No.
plays with it a little more,
No.
lets it go again,
No.
does it again. It
Oh,
literally happened 3 times. I was like, oh, put it down, stop. Like, it was the
Did
saddest.
it kill it?
Eventually, it gave it a good chomp and ran away, like ran into its
But it
own
wanted to
yard.
torture it a little bit first.
I was so horrified by the torture.
Yeah.
Because listen, if it had been like, here's a chipmunk, the cat pounced and ate it, I understand that's an animal like instinct.
Yeah.
And like, I get it. They hunt. I understand that animals hunt other animals. Like, I'm aware. The torture,
It wanted
like
to
the
play a
cat
little
was
bit.
taunting the chipmunk.
I can't.
I was
cannot.
very upset.
I
And
cannot.
if
You just ruined Emily's night.
that
Yeah.
solidified my hatred for
I-
cats. I'm sorry. I've always hated cats, and that really put him in the ground. For
That
me.
is
They're
so
pretty
sad.
ruthless sometimes.
That was-
yeah.
It was absolutely horrifying to
No,
watch.
you shielded our daughter from all of this.
I
correct?
have no idea what she was even looking at because I was so intense, worried about myself.
So she's
She's-
sitting there watching
she
this
was
happen
traumatized.
with her
Parker,
mother screaming,
rest assured.
Caroline screaming, and she's
Yeah.
So
Like, I
much better than
literally-
access to the internet.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I mean, it's a
no,
circle
it,
of
honestly,
life.
it was a terrible experience.
That's terrible.
It ruined my day. Like, I was like, well,
God.
and now I hate everybody.
Well, that's not wildlife. That's
How-
like a domestic.
You know what? That's even so true.
cat.
Why people have outdoor cats?
Some
How
cats,
does that
listen,
work?
I don't
Some
want to offend
cats-
anyone. I'm sure people are listening to this and they have outdoor cats, but what is the point of having a pet that's never
I
home?
think some cats do prefer to be outside, and if you try to keep them inside, they
They'll
destroy your
destroy.
house. So in that case, I understand, but it's like,
So how does it work? You have a little cat door, or that you just wait to hear them meow and then you let them in?
yeah.
How do they not go away? How do they?
They do.
Cats know. No, they know where.
They
Like,
know where they live.
yeah.
Even if you move.
No, if you move, they will stay there, and that's how a lot of cats get abandoned.
Oh, that's true. Our neighbors,
Yeah.
I remember them saying that because they just moved a few blocks, and so they were nervous
Oh,
that the cats would go to the old home. They had to like
Oh.
acclimate them or something.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
do you do that?
I don't really know. I've
But
never
also,
had an
isn't
outdoor
that
cat.
kind of dirty? Like your cat's walking
Oh,
around
yeah.
everywhere, touching dead birds and stuff, and then laying on your couch. Isn't that kind of gross? Like, because birds are dirty.
And
It's not
they're
as
pretty clean,
common.
though.
It's not as common.
torturing
now.
chipmunks, and then
I feel like
Now?
it's like 30% of the people that have like outdoor cats. They're like, yeah, we'll like let them on the porch, or like we'll let them in the backyard, but then we bring them inside. We don't let them like out of our sight, which is like, that's fine. It's like a dog. But like,
Right.
I don't feel like I hear a lot of cats that like they go out, we don't see them for the whole day, and then they come back at night. Like, it's
Oh.
not.
Well, Donald's still out there.
I don't think.
Donald
He's
is
still-
still
he still
walking
has an
I
around.
don't
outdoor.
think it's as common. I think it was more common back in the day. Now people are more like
back in
I think
the
I saw
day.
Donald in Minnesota.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This
It was
is a
a really
foreign
hard
but
world.
experience.
it is dirty.
I
Like,
just
wouldn't
wonder.
want
I
it.
just wonder about that. But I even think about that even with dogs. Like, you take your dog for a walk,
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
sniffing at stuff, and then it's like laying on your couch, and you're just like, huh.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
But Scott and I have such different like ideas
Mhm.
of germs. Like, it's so funny. So like, we go to the airport, right? So we're flying to Minnesota. Which, by the way, Newark Airport, shout out. Phenomenal. They redid that, that
the
terminal.
Terminal A.
Terminal A is great.
Terminal A is like going on vacation. I was
Terminal
like,
A is
I
so
was having
nice.
a great
Stay here.
time. I was like,
There's
this
a
could-
million restaurants.
I was like,
it's like so
this
good.
could be my
There is,
destination.
but there aren't. It's very expensive in Terminal A.
It's
Oh,
expensive.
more
obviously.
than most
Oh
airports.
Oh my!
It's-
we
it's
got
bougie
tacos
restaurants, yeah.
for 5 of us, and it was $70 in the
Yeah, it's
airport.
no joke.
80.
Yeah.
80.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You just put me in a worse mood. Totally fine, totally
Anyway,
fine. But
Terminal
anyway,
A.
Terminal A, we get to our gate, and literally 1 inch from our gate is a kid playground. And I was like,
Oh.
God is good.
Yeah.
God is
It's good all the
amazing.
time.
God
And I
is
was like-
good.
I was like, guys, go.
Were you
Perfect.
all the way down at the end?
Yes.
Where there's like that kind of like little
Oh,
there's like
yeah,
a
yeah,
bar
yeah.
restaurant that's like kind of right in the middle.
Yep.
And,
And I was
Yep.
like, this
a
is
lot of flowers and floral
lit-
stuff everywhere.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's like there's like those indoor trees.
Yeah, it's so
Like, it
nice
was
over there.
Very nice.
It's
Yeah.
very
And I was like,
nice.
my gosh, this is amazing. And Scott was like, oh. And I was like, what?
Why?
He was like, Kaitlin, that's so gross, the germs. And I was like,
oh yeah, no, that would
well,
be me.
okay,
That
no,
would be me.
hold on. But then I was like, How is that different than like any playground that we take them to? Like a million
The
kids?
sun kills a lot of germs.
Yeah.
Also,
It does.
like the back playground maybe gets 4 kids a week on it. This one has 500 kids
From,
an
like,
hour
every
from every
country.
country
It's
traveling.
like every germ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a really good
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
all the non-local germs.
Yeah.
Okay, that's valid. But like, it was funny how I was like, "Yay, a place for them to run," and he was like, "Ugh." And homeboy,
Here we
the
go.
other day,
I was waiting for it. I knew this was going to be on the pod.
literally
Oh, I can't wait.
wakes up like Wednesday morning or whatever. It's like, "Good morning, oh hi," and I look at him and I go, "This T-shirt that you were wearing yesterday, like
I do that
in
sometimes.
your life." I do not like that. Do not wear a shirt
I
to
hate it.
work,
I hate
come
it.
home, and then sleep in my bed in
Disgusting. Disgusting.
it.
It was pretty
Ew.
gross because I sat in my desk chair all day
Yeah.
and then came home and laid
But
in the
it's
bed.
like,
It was
Yeah.
really
You
disgusting.
need a fresh
Gross.
something to get in my clean bed that I just washed.
It's not, your body's still kind of dirty.
So put on a clean
So
shirt
put
to
on a
cover
clean
it.
shirt. Yeah,
cover
cover
it.
the clean. Yeah, I don't want your naked.
What were you afraid that? What were you
Well.
afraid? What germs did you think
I don't
were
want you
on
naked in
shirt?
my bed. Gross.
And this is now a marriage seminar. That's the name of my book.
Yeah.
I don't want you naked
I
in
don't-
my bed. Gross.
A guide to happy married life.
Oh my gosh. It's so good. And
Sorry, go ahead.
It's gonna be a good book. Here's what we discovered.
But I was just like, Scott, you're Mr. Like, and you should see Scott when we are in an airport or an airplane. The girl sits down. He's like, he's literally like taking Purell and he's like Purelling everything. Scott isn't like that
Yes.
anywhere else in our lives. Only
listen.
the airport
Because
or airplanes.
the airport is disgusting. And airplanes are disgusting.
Thank you.
They clean them.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
Not enough. Not to my standards.
Whoa.
If I want something done, I have to do it myself. If I want something done
that's
right,
the name of Emily's book.
That's the name of my book. If I want done something right, I do it myself. Okay?
Okay, no, listen, I appreciate it because I agree that the airports and airplanes are dirty. So it's not like I'm telling him, like, don't Purell it. I'm like, oh, no, good. But then it's like, you're getting in my bed in a dirty shirt. Like you need to be,
Here's the difference.
be consistent.
She didn't like it because I think we maybe had soccer practice. Something.
I don't even know.
I was outside, so she doesn't. What we discovered is she doesn't like dirt. I don't like germs.
It's
Yeah.
not just dirt, but I think ticks. I think bugs.
Yeah, that's what
think
I
pollen.
Understandable.
That's what I think.
even think pollen.
Pollen,
Like
not
you're gonna
good.
make my allergies. Like you were outside in that shirt and now you're sleeping in it in my bed.
Yeah, but here's why
It
I'm
is
right.
our bed. But
Here's why I'm right.
But here's why I'm
Here's
right.
why I'm right. Okay. Okay, I'd love to hear this.
No, I actually don't disagree with you. I should not like bring the pollen and things into the bed. However, dirt really doesn't like
Obviously,
it doesn't
it's
bother me
not.
a
I
lot.
don't think I'm gonna get
It's-
the flu from dirt,
but-
but I would like to not have an allergy attack.
But
Thank you very
germs,
much.
I absolutely.
I also don't want ticks
Yeah.
in my bed. Thank you very much.
Ticks carry diseases.
Yes,
That's true.
Lots of diseases.
And they're
as
all
we
over
know.
your shirt.
well,
Well, you don't know if you don't look.
you wouldn't know if you didn't look. So that's all I have to say about that. Another thing is Scott and I had a really bonding experience a few weeks ago. We went to ShopRite.
Oh.
You know, okay, I don't grocery shop. I don't grocery shop.
Yeah, we
I
talked
neither
about
do
that,
grocery,
right?
neither do you. I
No.
do all Walmart delivery or every like once in a blue, I go to either like Costco or Aldi or Trader Joe's. Like just like once in a blue, I go somewhere to like supplement in what I did. You
But
know
the
what
thing is, she hates it. She hates grocery shopping.
I
I
hate
hate
love
it. I
grocery
despise
shopping.
it. I
Hate
I know, but I didn't
despise it.
understand why
Hate
she
it.
didn't like it. Like for me, you get to go and walk around, and there's food, and there's like all the things that you could want, and it's like
No.
she loves walking, but like she doesn't want to go walk inside of a grocery store
Yeah.
and
because
like
it's like the list.
buy things.
So anyway,
So I realized though why she hates it so much. And that's because every 10 seconds she's on her phone trying to call or text somebody.
well,
Instead of
So this
shopping.
is what happened. So we're in the grocery store, and I'm like, okay, we need because we had people coming over. So it's like we need salad stuff, and we need and we need appetizers, but like while we're doing that, the family, like our Sibs group chat was like going off about that baby deer that I had found. So this was
another wildlife experience.
Another wildlife experience. I went for a morning walk with my weighted vest, and I found this baby deer.
Relevant to the story.
Yes, under the mailbox, but like it didn't look right. Like it was very close to the street, which is not normal. Usually if mommy deer like run off and leave their baby, they usually like put him in brush.
I wonder if
like,
he wandered away.
It was just kind of like out in the open, right by the street, and it wasn't laying in like a cute curled up way. It was like a little bit sprawled.
Maybe
like,
somebody had just ordered it.
It didn't look right.
But then it
didn't look right. So I was very upset about it. So like I had of course texted a picture to the Sibs chat or family chat, whatever, and like we had talked about it, and I was just like, oh, I'm so upset about it. So as Scott and I are at ShopRite, we're texting still about the deer. And then we were saying like, we should call Dyfus on the mom. How could she leave her baby so close to the street? And so then at one point, Scott is like, do you want these carrots? And I was like, voice texting to like you and Caroline, I guess, or whatever. And I was like, we should tie the tubes of that deer. What? And Scott was like, you need to focus. Like he was like, you are talking about tying tubes of an animal. Like he was like, you hate the grocery store because you cannot focus. He was like, you have to put your phone down. Talk about the deer later. Yeah. Let's decide what vegetables. And I was like, gee whiz, Scott.
It was salad, not carrots. And we stood there for 15 minutes.
Literally.
Where she couldn't decide on the salad she wanted and then couldn't understand why she couldn't make a decision. It was because she wasn't even looking at the salad.
Yeah.
She kept coming back to it. Finally, she just threw some in the cart and starts walking off angry. I was like, put your phone down. You'll enjoy shopping. It was a very interesting
Scott was like,
experience
this
for
has
me.
been so enlightening for me. He was like, you're not even close to paying attention. No wonder you hate this.
What
And I
was great
like,
though
okay,
is it wasn't
right.
a fight. She, as soon as she
I
realized it,
laughed
we
so
both
hard.
just busted out laughing. She was like, yes, you
are
right.
correct.
Like this is a
We
difficult
did end up
experience.
having a fun time. I don't know why.
Once we put the phone down, it was
phone down.
it was a
with
great
someone,
date.
it's not bad.
Right. I hate going alone.
Going alone is like,
it's
Oh,
so
I don't
lonely.
mind it.
Oh, it's so isolating.
It's lonely
It's
and
so
stressful and
Very
in the cart
stressful.
and then out of the cart and then in the car.
And then which
up the
thing is
sta-
on
it's just
sale? And am I buying the right
No.
thing? Do I have enough? Oh,
I forgot this. It's like
See now,
where
if we
is
lived
that?
in
I can't
Europe,
find it.
we could shop at the market.
At the little market every day.
Yep.
What's the market?
Just like the little
just
corner
the
thing.
market.
Yeah,
Oh.
what are you
It's
getting?
outside.
They shop.
tomatoes for the week.
They
What do you
shop.
mean?
No, they just shop like day to day. Like, what are we eating tonight? Spaghetti. I'll swing
Just
by
I'll
the
walk
market on
down
my
to
way
the
home.
market and I'll
Oh,
get
and
some
it's
spaghetti.
It's like the size of a 7-Eleven. It's like an easy little. You just grab get the stuff for tonight.
Ooh, that sounds.
It's not like they don't
Yeah.
have these huge like. No,
I go shopping sometimes to like relieve stress. If I'm stressed, I'll go walk around Walmart.
Depends on what it is.
I will take out my phone and I'll start purchasing things.
That's how-
on Amazon. That's my stress.
That's the
relief.
difference. Is we've talked
And
about
my
this
stress
before.
inducer.
Yeah.
That makes stress. We've talked about this. I don't buy a lot of things. I'll just shop and then I put them all back at the end.
Yeah,
That is such
Kind
an
of psychotic.
interesting tick that
Wait,
you have.
you
Yeah.
put them back? Like you
I
take
go
items and
like-
then you place them back?
Yes, he does. Isn't that
I
the
do,
weirdest
actually.
thing?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Why
yeah.
not just leave them there to begin with?
Because he thinks he's gonna buy them.
I go through and then
we talked about
by the
this.
time I get to the end, I'm like, I don't really need this. Okay, put it back.
And then
I could get away without this one too.
But it's like you think that you're gonna buy it. You're not intentionally like
Yeah.
filling up a cart and then
No.
with the knowledge
It's
of
usually
I'm
just
gonna put this all
Pop-Tarts.
back.
It's like
He
I
thinks
buy a
he's
lot of
gonna buy it.
Pop-Tarts and then I'm like, okay, I don't need all these. I don't need all this cereal.
That is
Put some
so
of it back.
interesting that's your stress reliever.
I know it really is. I think I get
Huh.
it from my dad.
You should just have him do the grocery shopping.
I don't know why I don't.
Well, so even I can admit that shopping online is just such a fantastic experience.
so much
just to have our
easier.
groceries delivered.
a
We
lot
save
of times
so much
Scott
money.
will do the grocery order and he'll be like, I'm gonna place this order. Do you want to add to it? And then I'm like, and then I'll add to it.
Really?
Well, we're both
Okay.
on the same account, so it really works out.
Nice.
Yeah.
But when he does the grocery order, all that's in it is cereal, milk, and eggs. I have to add in all the produce and everything. Like, are you kidding?
Nutty buddies, nutty
Yeah.
bars.
I
That is
really, yeah.
amazing.
No.
But no, we had a great experience shopping together. It was
It was
a
really fun.
great date morning.
Yeah.
We had Parker with us. She was
Cute.
Yeah.
fine.
No, yeah. And she was fine.
It was the grocery store is a wonderful place.
Nice.
It's a wonderful
Totally.
place.
Wonderful place.
I like
Yeah,
shopping
it was
together.
nice.
Yeah, but it's like the weekend. Everyone's
Yeah,
shopping
no.
on the weekend.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
That was
Yeah.
nice. I have Fridays off, so I think it was
Yeah.
a Friday
Yeah.
morning.
Scott and I are feeling like a little bit. Well, I'm having an identity crisis. I don't know if we have time for that in this particular.
Well, now you gotta
episode.
let us
I am
know.
too.
Let's
But it's okay.
unpack it 1 hour into this episode.
Is this a new
So-
identity crisis or?
Well, okay. So Parker is going to be starting preschool. So this year she kind of went to preschool. It was called Mommy's Morning Out. It was like one morning a week you could drop them off and you just pay as you go type of a thing. So like I brought her every other Wednesday. So this year, every other Wednesday, she went to school for 2 hours. Okay. Big whoop. I mean, but it was great. Next year, she's actually going to go 3 mornings a week to preschool. Like, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever. So she's going to be in preschool next year on Fridays in the morning. And Scott's off on Fridays.
Whoa.
And so Scott and I were like, oh my God. Like, Scott and I don't go on dates. Like the last time we went on
No.
a date was like months ago. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
we're never alone. Like, we were like, oh my God, like, we're going to have every Friday morning, like, alone. Like,
and
what do
that's
we
why you
do?
have an identity crisis?
No,
Did I marry the wrong man?
Oh, I'm going to have to spend time with my
I
husband.
don't want you naked in my bed. Gross. Was that the name of the book?
Yes.
This is really encouraging.
Especially on
Also,
Friday mornings.
the name of this episode, by the way.
I think everybody's feeling a little bit of that.
Yeah.
The reason I'm having an identity crisis
Because you have to spend time with your
no,
husband.
is because okay. I have had, honestly, I might need to do a fully separate episode, just me and Scott, like literally breaking down this whole thing.
Okay.
Because I have had
A whole therapy sesh.
a lot, like honestly, like an OCD spiral about putting Parker in preschool and like feeling like I know it is so good for her and she loves it and the school is so precious and amazing and Parker thrives socially like I know but then me feeling like I want to keep her little and I'm like not ready to like release at all and like I just still want her to be home with me and then like I don't know, like should I not send her? Should I send her? Should I not
And it's your
send
last
her?
one, so
my
it's like
last
it
one.
feels final.
I'm
Yeah.
having a lot. So that's what I think the identity crisis is coming in. The reason I think I'm having so much trouble signing her up for preschool is because I'm feeling like, I've been a version of a stay-at-home mom for a decade. Now, look, there have been times where I've fully been a stay-at-home mom, but most of it I've been working part-time. Either like I worked part-time as a teacher, now I work part-time at church, but you get the point. I've been mostly a stay-at-home mom for a decade. And so then I'm like, next year is like the beginning of the end. Like she's not going to be in full-time school. It's just 3 mornings a week. That's really not that much, but it's like, it's going to be the first time where I have pockets of time to myself. And even though that's exciting, I'm realizing it's like scaring me.
You don't know
It's
what to do with
like,
it.
it's like freaking me
Yeah.
out. And I also feel like I almost have to like now like
Feel
have
that
something to
time.
show for the time. Like,
Yeah.
oh, what am I doing?
New Jersey
Shoot.
thought
Yep,
process.
Like,
Exactly.
oh my gosh, like what am I going to do with the time? Like,
I have
am
free time. I better schedule something.
Or then
Yeah.
exactly like I should schedule something. Do I need to get more of a job? Do I need to work more? Or like, then
You do
I
whatever the
think
heck you want to
I'm
do.
even having
Yeah.
feelings of like, what if I like enjoy the time? Does that make me a bad mother?
Yeah.
Yes.
That I'm like
Yeah.
enjoying that, like, oh my gosh, I have 3 free mornings. Like, this is so
No,
great.
letting her watch a cat maim a squirrel does.
Yeah,
A
seriously.
chipmunk.
Even though like Scott keeps reminding me, like, he's like, we're talking about 3 mornings. He was like, on the Monday when she's at school, you have staff meeting that you currently right now, you call into staff meeting with Parker, like literally like you're trying to keep her busy. And it always just ends up with her having to watch a show because she won't leave me alone while I'm zooming into this call. Like you'll actually get to zoom into the call and not give her a show. And not, so like that Monday's already check.
We have to unpack this a little bit more, but I want to get you guys thoughts on this at least a little bit. My big take on this, what I told her is it's not just getting more hours with them. It's having quality time.
Yeah.
And
So
I think
he was like, your Tuesdays and Thursdays with her are going to be better.
not just
Yeah.
Tuesdays and Thursday, but the
Just
rest
even
of
the
Monday,
afternoon.
Wednesday,
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just a few hours each week where she's going to something that she loves.
Yes.
It's not like we're sending her off to school and she's like, do I have to go? She's like, can I go to school? Like
Yeah, she loves
for
it, of
us, it's
course.
just playtime. She's getting to go to playtime with her
Yeah.
friends, whatever. So we're not even to the point yet of like, oh, this is like she has to go here or whatever, which could be the case as well. But this is literally just she's getting to go to playtime with her friends. You're going to see her the rest of the day, Tuesday, Thursday, and all weekend. And then in the summer, all day long. So it's very minute. But what I think the difference is that for moms to have some separation, some adult time, some quiet time where you're not just glued to another human your whole life. I think that's going to free up your mind and your heart. And then also to have that time to get your work done or focus on the things that you need to do when you're with her, I think you'll enjoy it more. I think you'll just be able to be more present.